Hey guys, it's Dan from Soileater, and today we're going to set up your ARIDE style pouch. Alright, so first of all, thank you for purchasing an ARIDE pouch, whether it's the Bang pouch or the Smoke pouch. I appreciate you supporting the company. Alright, now when you receive your pouch, it's going to come in this bag. On this bag, you will have a label with a QR code. At that point, you've obviously scanned that code and it's brought you to this, this video. Alright, so first thing you're going to do is go ahead and open the pouch. And now what you're going to know is this actually has three components. All right, so you will have the hood right here, set that aside. You will have a plastic quasm buckle, you can set that aside. And then you will have the body of the pouch. All right, now you'll notice that on the bottom here, this is just kind of stuck in there. And what you're going to want to do is pull that out completely and have that outward like this. All right, so that's going to be the bottom of your pouch, and what you're going to want to do is adjust that based on how you want the pouch to ride, like this. All right. Next thing you're going to want to do is grab whatever flashbang or smoke you are going to be utilizing the pouch for. Here I have a CTS mini bang right there, so that's what I'll be utilizing today. Now for this, I'm going to set this pouch up to be carried on my back. So what I look for when I carry the pouch or the bang on my back is I want to have as much grabbable area at the top here as possible. So that way when I pop the bang, I can reach and grab it. All right. So that's what I'm going to do there. What that means is that on the bottom here, I basically want this strap to be up as high in this channel as possible, making the bottom flat like that. So you can see how that bottom's flat. I don't have any exposed. The more you have open here, the more this loop is, the more that bang or smoke is going to sit deeper into it. So if I maxed it out utilizing this one wrap right here all the way to the bottom of the patch, that's as low as I could keep this bang in this pouch if I wanted to. But for right now, I want to set it up to go on the small or on the back there. If you're looking to carry it someplace where you can deploy it quickly, then you could run it all the way down. But again, this is user preference. So once I figure out where I want that, in this case, it's going to be up here. I'm going to remove the bang and I'm going to slide this through the channel from the bottom. To do that, the easiest way I've found is to take it and make a little curve with your hand like this. So I have a little curve here, and then I'm going to put my finger in the back side and create a channel. So you can see I'm pinching this and pinching this as well. I'm then inserting it. And the reason I'm doing that is I don't want the Velcro to touch the hook Velcro to touch the loop Velcro, because obviously it will stick. And then once it sticks, it's going to be very difficult to put in the pouch. The other option you can do is take some needle nose pliers or some forceps to help you, as well as like a popsicle stick or anything like that, but it's really not needed. You'll see here I'm doing it with my finger. So I'm sliding that up through that channel between the one wrap and the squadron webbing. I'm then pulling that and kind of feeding it with my finger there so it doesn't connect to anything. Once I have that where I want it, so that the bottom here is basically flat, as you can see, maybe a little bit more there, all I'm going to do is remove my finger from the top of the pouch, and then I'm going to make sure that I squish it down. So I'm just squishing it down on the back side there, so making sure that the hook and loop is now tight. So you'll notice that's an inner channel, so it's not, there's no snag hazards on the actual inside of the pouch. It's all on that back channel in between the two. All right, so once I have that there, I'll take the bang, I'll insert it, verify that it's at the correct ride height, which I want, which it is. You can see there's a lot to grab, and that's what I was looking for. All right. Now, next thing you can do is I want to attach the quasm, because I'm going to be running a hood for this. So the first thing I want to do is put the quasm on there. You'll see here one side is longer than the other. I want to have the long side, so I'm inserting the long side. All right, it's you versus the person they told you not to worry about. So take this part, push it down on it. So I'm going to be pushing down with my index finger here, and then I'm taking my other index finger and pushing up. You're simply going to bend that down and then slide it in that little channel. It will be tight, that's by design. I wanted these to be able to be removed, but also I didn't want them moving around too much. So again, I push it in there. Once it's all the way in there, I kind of take the pouch and push it in, and hook it in. So now that top piece is on there. We're going to do the same thing for the bottom. So again, I'll turn it. I'll take my index finger. I'll push down on the long part here, putting my thumb on the inside or any finger on the inside that have counter pressure. Push it in like this. Once I get it through that hole there, I slide it in, and then I push this way, right, in order to get the next piece through. Right, again, obviously it does take a little practice. There's things that will make it easier. So you could take a little flathead screwdriver to help do that. You could take, like, I'm sure you have a million Allen wrenches on your workbench. Take an Allen wrench, kind of pop it up. But essentially that's it. I'm taking my quasm buckle and I'm making it up. So the top of the pouch is right here. I want it facing up. The next thing I'm going to do now is take my hood. So again, the hood is removable. I'm going to insert the hood. So you'll see the little flap there where it's bar tacked to be very secure. I'm going to flip it around so that that part's hidden. That is the bottom of the pouch. When you have it in here like this, you should have the loop Velcro on the top and the hook Velcro on the inside. All right. Now I insert the buckle. So you got the male buckle and the female quasm. I'm then going to insert the bang. And the reason I'm doing that is I want to kind of eyeball where I need to put, where I need to Velcro this in that channel to have as much retention on the top of that hood as I want, right? So I really kind of pull that tight, nice and tight, figuring out how tight you want it. And then on the back side here, you're gonna eyeball what row of MOLLE that lines up to. So for me, it's just above this one. So I pull that out, 1, 2, 3. So it's just above the 4th row there, all right? Once I have that, same thing, remove the bang, move the MOLLE or the MOLLE clip out of your, or the MOLLE strap out of your way so it doesn't get in your way. Same thing, guys. I'm going to take this, create a little bend, just like that. So you can see it's a little bend there. And again, that's just preventing the Velcro to attach to itself while I'm doing this. So again, I know I need to be just above the 4th piece of MOLLE there. I'm going to pull it up with my fingers, create a little channel like that. Insert this, folded all the way there. So I'm counting 1, 2, 3. I know I had to be just above the 4th one. So basically right about there. All right. Before I cinch it down completely, I'll test it because I feel like I messed it up, but let's see here. Nope, that's right where I want it. Good. All right, so put my finger back in there, and now all I'm needing to do is I'm taking my finger and I'm making sure that the flap is all the way, the edge of it's all the way on this side and all the way on this side. You'll notice that the top flap is a little harder to get in there and to lay flat. That's by design. I wanted this flap to be as wide as possible to help with retention so that the hood wouldn't slide from side to side. All that means is when you're first setting these up is really get your finger in there and kind of push those to the edge. So I'm just taking it and I'm pushing inward like this to get that Velcro as far in there as possible. Like I said, there is some assembly required on these. All right, once you get it on there, it may not lay 100% flat, that doesn't matter. It Velcro to the inner one, so it's completely on there. Once you MOLLE this on your kit, it is not going anywhere. That flap is not going anywhere once it's MOLLEd on your kit. All right, I open the pouch up, verify that I've got good retention by just kind of pushing it and sandwiching it in there. Again, I'm sandwiching that Velcro together. Once that's in there, you'll see I have my flap now. So my flap is now inserted. The bottom is inserted as well. I'm going to take my flashbang or smoke, whatever you're utilizing. I'm going to insert that in there. Take the buckle, verify now that I have the retention that I want. Think to myself, yeah, that's good, or maybe I need to go back and readjust it. But right here, that's pretty good to me. There's no play side to side. So you can see there, it's not going to like fold to the side at all. That's pretty tight in there, and that's where I want it. All right. Once I have that, you'll see here it's pretty flat on the back. It's not, it's Velcro to itself, so that's not going anywhere. All right. Now all you would do with simple MOLLE is go ahead and feed this through. So I'm not going to feed it through on anything, but I will show you how I want you to finish the bottom. So for right now, whenever you MOLLE this onto your kit, go ahead and remove the bang. You can buckle it just to keep the hood out of your way. Now I'm going to MOLLE it through, right? So you'll notice there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 channels here. What you want to do is each one is a 1/2 inch. So when I go through something, I'll just use this as an example. So if that's your piece of MOLLE that you're MOLLEing to, it's going to go over both of those. So 1, 2, over that, and you're going to go through that second one, right like that. And then again through your second one, because again that's 1 inch, 1 inch. So it's going to look like that. All right, you're going to go through the second one right there. And now you have just MOLLEed it onto 3 sections. 1, 2, 3. The bottom here, you're going to pull tight. And then what I want you to do, once you pull it tight and it's on your piece of gear, I want you to go back up and through that second one right there, just like that. And what that's going to do is really lock it on your kit. All right, so once it's through there, then you're going to push it all the way up, and you can see that internally there, that Tegra stiffener is going to hold it so this thing doesn't come off. I'm going to switch to my kit right here and kind of show you what that looks like the best I can. So here's my kit, here's my bangs. I've had a bunch of search warrants and stuff with these. They haven't moved at all. You can see there, oh, maybe you can't, there you go. You can see there, it's completely locked in because I went through those. So that's what I'm looking for, so that this doesn't come off no matter what. All right, you could snag this on something, it's not gonna be, you know, not gonna rip off your pouch, and that's what you're looking for. All right, so again, guys, you know I'm always here for you. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Always answer my DMs, so if you have any questions, hit me up on Instagram DMs is going to be the most direct line, but if not, you can leave a comment on the video as well, and I'll try to get back to you as quickly as possible. Until next time, take care, and thank you.